Hi. Hi and welcome to the stream. Hello and welcome. Thank you for coming here. It has been a while since there was any sign of life from me in terms of streaming. Hi and welcome to the stream. Yeah, so let's have fun. Let's do some epic gaming stuff today. Wow. Yes. Oh my god, it's telling me that my bitrate is lower than recommended, even though I know that if I put it any higher it's gonna cause trouble. Oh well, it seems to be fine so far. And if there's anything with the stream that's not going well, please feel free to let me know. Because, like, it's true that I've streamed a bunch in the past, but I don't retain a lot of, like, memory of how to operate OBS or anything. So yeah. Bitrate is fine, but I wonder if there's going to be any delays. Because, you know, Leah was streaming yesterday and we stream from the same internet, like from the same connection, because we're literally in the same house. And her stream was, it started lagging by, like, after a while. And yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this. How is everyone today? How are we feeling? What's everyone up to? Thank you once again for coming here. I really appreciate you taking the time to. I'm just gonna do like this. Will this move if I move the window? Seems fine. Yeah. So this game I've been playing, Gakumas Idol Master, I got into it pretty much when it first came out. Oh my god, there's an update. The game just had its 2nd anniversary, so I got into it 2 years ago, but I didn't play for a while. I didn't play for a few months because I just had other things going on. I recently picked it up again. I picked it up again because I pretty much just wanted something to, like, to use as an outlet for my free time, because sometimes I realize when I happen to have some free time, I don't have much to do with it because I don't play a lot of games. Like, I just do work and then I just go outside and touch grass. So I just wanted something that I can be a nerd about, like annoying massive nerd. And yeah, Gakumas is only 2 years old. It does seem like it's been longer because like Idol Master itself has been around for a real long time, and Gakumas is the newest branch that they introduced 2 years ago. Yeah. I've been playing for quite a while, but my rank is not that high yet because I skipped a lot. And I also didn't do a lot of these producer tasks. I only started completing them like last month-ish. Oh my god, there's so much. I do them like gradually whenever I get the time to, or whenever like my goals in game align with the producer tasks. Yeah. It's a card game disguised as an idol producing game. Like every card game is actually a gambling simulator, so obviously there's a lot of gambling going on. And yeah, unfortunately I have fallen victim to it as well, because this girl that's on the banner right now, Hanami Ume, she is my oshi and she is having a new SSR right now. She's having a new card come out and I already spent like an obscene amount of money on it. Do not ask me how much. And also I realized I cannot pull on stream because if you buy gems on mobile, you cannot access them on PC on the... Bless you. You cannot access them on the DMM Games version of the game. Yeah. So yeah, I wish I could pull on stream. That would have been really fun. And that would have been nice, but yeah, you cannot access paid gems on PC. So let me just show you what I have. Hi Odo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I didn't pull because... So I bought gems, then I opened DMM Games and it shows that I only have like a few thousand, which is not reflective of the actual amount of currency that I had. This Saki is also my pride and joy, but I do not play her very well because I am not good at this type of card. I will explain. I don't think I'm the best source of explanation and tutorials about the game. So if you're planning to get into Idol Master from this stream, please turn around and find the proper tutorial because I am not a good teacher. And what I do is probably not the best way to go about the game. Yeah. The Ume I got... Ume... There she is. I have 3 copies. I got 3 copies of her. So I have not upgraded her to max, max blooming level because so my gacha luck is usually okay, but this time around I had to cash in quite a bit to get several copies, and I only got 2 copies organically, and then a spark happened, and the third one was what I sparked, because this game has a spark system and you get to choose one card from the banner every 200 pulls. And 200 pulls would be about 30,000 gems. So yeah, it takes quite a lot. The banner pretty much just started 2 or 3 days ago, so maybe I will be pulling more, maybe not. I'm content with having 3 copies, but if I happen to have... if I happen to have the chance to get more, I might. There's 3 copies, yes. And I upgraded her a little bit, but not all the way yet, because I ran out of resources, because I was leveling up another Ume card. I poured all of my resources on this card because I was playing it the most. This is like my keepsake, my powerhouse that I use to beat like every idol road level, every story. And yeah. And this Ume is her initial SSR. I haven't played it that much. Maybe I will, maybe we will try it today. We can sort by all the Umes I have. I missed quite a lot of her cards. There is a lot of cards of her that I did not pull because I was away from the game at the time. Let me just see. There's like I have a very reasonable amount of achievements and stuff with her. It shows you achievements per card. This is the newest card that I just pulled, Gomae. Star Mine is also the one that I have, but I haven't played it that much. Campus Mode is the best one I have. It's all maxed out. White Knight, White Wish is the Christmas card. I have it, but I have not played it that much. The Rolling Rice Bowl I played a lot at the start, but I kinda abandoned it by now, so I need to catch up on the achievements. Aidoru Hajime, I don't have. I want it. I would love to have it. You have so many Umes despite being away for a while. Yeah, it's funny because I got quite a lot of cards of hers even before I decided on her as my oshi. This one is so pretty, and I was very upset that I didn't get it. Maybe one day there will be a rerun, or maybe God will smile upon me and then I'll get it by myself. Who knows? I don't know. Endless Dance is a more recent card I also did not get because I was away at that time. I really like the song for this one. It's a unit song with Ume, Sena, and Misuzu. It's one of my favorites in the game. This one I also missed. This costume was so cute. This costume was given like early Idol Master or early like 2010 Idol-ish vibe. Like I know it's not good manners to bring up a different Idol game on a Idol Master stream, but it reminds me of the Love Live Cyber set. If you know what I'm talking about, then you're a real one. Yeah, that's about it. I will do everything in my power to max out all of her achievements. I also have quite a lot of achievements for Saki, because Saki is my number 2, which is terrible of me to say because in canon she's always a little behind Ume, because Ume is like she's a slow starter, but her idol power is above Saki, and Saki is always kind of trying to chase her. So saying that she's my number 2 feels like doing her dirty as a character, but I really like her too, and I don't have it in me to like separate Ume and Saki, so it's more fair to say that they're both my number 1. And Saki also has a Go My Way card in the feature event, and I got it, but it's an event card that you can grind for, so it only has like a max bloom level 2. So I maxed her out, but I haven't played yet. Yeah, Fighting My Way, I also have it maxed out. It's her initial SSR. I actually happened to get a bunch of copies of this. I don't know why, maybe like beginner's luck, because when I kept pulling for SSRs at first, I kept getting this one repeatedly. But yeah. This one I don't have. Wildest Lover I also unfortunately don't have, I really wanted it. Basically, if any of my favorites gets a card where they're wearing half twin tails, I will be there. I will be pulling. I actually don't have that many Saki cards, what happened? So I was focusing on the Fighting My Way one so much that I forgot. I also have a lot of... I've played a lot of Kotone, because somehow her initial card the one that I pulled, Sekai Ichi Kawaii Watashi, I pulled a bunch of copies of it too. Like, I think I went way over the limit of how many copies you can have of one card. And it's like one of the strongest cards that I have. I can't say if it's one of the strongest in the game, but it's so easy to play. Like, if you're a beginner in this game, if you happen to pull Kotone's initial SSR, you should be playing it because it's like the easiest shortcut you have for Idol Road and for unlocking her affection stats and for unlocking her stories and the main stories and stuff. Yeah. I don't have the rest. I've been also playing a lot of Sumika because she has also one of my favorite cards. I like the outfit and I like how easy it is to play. I haven't maxed it out, but I've been playing this one a lot. I will explain the types of cards that you can get in the game. Because they're called plants officially. Like, here you can sort them by plant. And in plants you have sense, logic and anomaly. Basically, they all just have slightly different playstyle and a different deck and different cards that you can use to power them up. The Ume that I have that's the strongest campus mode, she's an anomaly card, and I personally think anomaly is the easiest style to play, easiest card plan to play, despite being introduced after the first two, because it's very straightforward in a sense that it has like a property called full power, and to activate full power you collect sparks, and once the card hits its full power mode you can release all the sparks at once and increase the attack of the card by a lot. It's compared to the other two styles, it's very straightforward, so once you get the hang of it, it's very easy to play. It's very easy to farm points with. I will show the gameplay of my anomaly cards. It's like, it hits hard. The new Ume that I just pulled from the banner, she is logic playstyle. She's logic, and with logic you basically have to rely on this good condition parameter. You have to increase the good condition parameter because what it does, it adds a certain amount of points passively after each turn. It's not very straightforward because you kind of have to play around it, and you have to maintain your health as well, because every card has like a set amount of health that you have to maintain, and using each attack card takes up a lot of health. I will also show this. And the last plan is Sense, which is the one I actually understand the least, because what matters here is to collect both good condition and concentration points. What concentration does is increase the overall parameter gain by 1. So you need a lot of concentration, but to reap the most benefit from the concentration parameter, you also need to maintain a good condition parameter. But the thing with good condition is that it actually goes down each turn, so it's limited. So it's a little hard to maintain the balance between having enough concentration while keeping the good condition parameter active. We might try to see how it goes, but I want to focus on anomaly and logic cards. There's also a bunch of support cards. They're very cute, they have very cute illustrations, but I actually don't know a lot about them, so when I play I mostly choose them automatically. Like, there's an omakase option that can select the best support cards for the card that you're playing. Yeah, I heard that it's obvious, but apparently there's a lot of power creep in this game. So if you get a new support card, it's best to level it up and put it to use as soon as possible. So yeah, this is the new one I have that I got while I was pulling for the ume. It's really cute. Oh, you have to turn it around, so sorry for breaking your neck. Yeah, I got 3 of them. For 5. 5 would be the max. If I manage to max this out, that would be wonderful. I don't have a lot of maxed out cards because the pull rate in this game is actually really... So let's just get into it. Let me just double check everything and pick up my daily rewards. And then we can start. Let's just get right into it. So, there's actually 3 different story branches in the game. They're all canon to the story of the school the girls attend. And each time you select a different girl to play, you're basically selecting the timeline where you're the producer for only one girl. Because in previous Idolmaster games, you could produce an entire branch of idols, but here, since you're also a student in the school, Katsubashi Gakuen, you can only pick one to produce. And the sad thing about it is, if you produce one girl and then you decide to produce a different card, you might meet the previous girl in that card story and she will be acting like she's never met you before. It's a little bittersweet. But also, I guess it only makes sense because you can't possibly take up on every single idol and make them all like the star of the academy. Yeah. So when I want to start taking a new card for a spin, I usually start with the Hajime storyline, because it's the shortest one and the easiest to play. And Nia, Next Idol Audition, is like the second part of the story when your idol is already like a full-fledged idol ready to take on a more difficult challenge. And HIF is the newest scenario that I actually don't have unlocked yet, because... So the first idol I maxed out the affection points for was Ume, but Ume doesn't have an HIF storyline yet. So I really wanted to play this scenario because I like the theme song of it, like the newest song that came out, the newest group song, Garakta Road. I really wanted to play it, but when I maxed out Ume, I realized that she doesn't have a storyline for it yet. So the one I'm maxing out now to play HIF is Kotone, because like I said before, her cards are just the easiest to play, at least for me. Hi Kataribe-san, welcome to the stream, thank you so much for coming. How are you today? We are playing Gakuen Idolmaster and we are trying to get into it. Trying to get started, and I've been just explaining like the basics of gameplay and how the cards work in this game, because I was confused about this game for a really long time. So I can only imagine, like, if you're seeing this for the first time, you're gonna be like, what is this? And it's a card game, but it's also an idol raising game with a bunch of different playstyles and a bunch of different cards and a bunch of girls. Here's my affection levels for everyone so far. You can see Ume is the only one maxed out, I am so sorry. And yeah, Kotone, I'm working on it. Saki, I raised her to level 15 quite a while ago. But I'm kinda having difficulties with the fighting my way card, because I don't really understand the playstyle and maybe I've just not been lucky with the support pulls or anything. But yeah, I'll need to try again. But as a test run, let's try the middle difficulty of the first scenario with... I was playing Senna to raise her affection level. Just tired and pulled an all-nighter on my assignments. Wanted to hang for a little while before I try and go to sleep. Oh my god, all-nighters are horrible for your health. I am so sorry to hear that, and I hope you happen to get enough time to recover from that. And also good luck with your assignments. I'm sure you got it. Yeah. Let me just show you, I guess, the newest card. The skill card that this unit comes with, I've heard mixed opinions about it, because it raises your good condition parameter for the 2 consequent turns. So technically, you have to get really lucky to get it right before you're about to have turns where you're going to do the most damage. But the thing with the logic playstyle, it doesn't have the option to save the card for later, because when you play the anomaly playstyle, you actually get a lot of skills and a lot of items that let you save a card for later. So it makes it easier to plan out your strategy, makes it easier to actually get the timing right. But with this one, it's pretty much all luck based, and we will see if we can manage to luck out on it. And yeah, with support cards I just omakase it because I'm not that smart. I really wish I could explain the support cards, but I cannot. This unit's highest parameter is dance, so we will be focusing on the blue stat. After the support cards, you choose memories. Memories are the cards, the plays that you did in the past. It usually pulls up like the biggest high score plays. And each of them gets a random card that gets added to your deck and that you can access in the middle of your run. I also do omakase, and I also see if there's any good rental memories available. You can rent it, like if you play any kind of like turn-based game, you can borrow units from other players. It's pretty much the same here. And yeah. I don't have items you can use before you start your run right now, but usually there's 2 extra items that increase the chance of you getting rare cards and rare skills along the way. I don't have it right now, but it's fine. When you start your run, you get to choose whether you get a free item or a free skill card. I usually pick a skill card because you kinda need a higher variety of skill cards in your deck, and with items you'll get them anyway. It's not urgent, you'll get it. It's okay to pick the recommended card, this one that's highlight green, says Osusume. But sometimes you're just missing something specific in your deck, and in that case it's okay to ignore it. Right now we'll pick this one, Raburi Winku. We'll pick it, and the good thing about this card is that it doesn't have a usage limit. A lot of cards, they have once per run usage limit. Once per turn. Yeah. Look how cute she is. And yeah, it recommends you start by raising your dance parameter, which is what we will be doing. You get items, they kind of help along the way, but I don't really take them into account, for better or worse, because you get them anyway and it's not something you can control. It's just like a nice little bonus. I also have the stories set to auto skip, so I will not be focusing on reading the stories on the stream. But if anyone's interested, let me know. Like, if you want me to pull anything up and explain or read for you, I will try to do so. And yeah, this is the first turn, first attack turn. Our goal here is to get 30 points to clear the turn. And after this, there will be an additional few points to get a perfect rank for this turn. What you want to do here is actually start by gathering the good condition parameter. But since in this turn we don't have a good condition one, we will have to go with something that gives us points from the start, which is what I usually do. In case we run out of turns, and in case we actually get something that doesn't give us any points, that's going to kind of ruin this run. This one will get you 2 good condition points and also increase your score by 100% of your good condition amount. Which is okay to choose because we still have a few turns left, so this will help us boost our score. And here we get the card that we just picked earlier. It adds 5 good condition points and increases your parameter by 80% of it. Which is okay, and it should be enough to clear it for us. Yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And now we have to aim for the perfect. The skill card has pulled up, but we don't have to use it right now at all because it's not a very important turn and we don't have the conditions for it. The conditions are to have over 10 and over 15 good condition points, in which case it will activate an extra bonus in the consequent turns. So what we do is we choose something else. I think a good idea in early turns is to conserve energy as well. And then I can pick this and then rely on my good condition to fill up the rest of it for me, which is exactly what happened. Okay. And if you finish this turn in less attacks than the max amount of turns, you get some of your health back. And at the end of the turn, you also get to choose a card that will go in your deck for the rest of this run. I think we don't have any motivation cards yet, which is also a parameter that you need to look out for, because each motivation point increases the amount of energy that you have for the run. It's something that you only really choose at the start of your turn. It's not super important, but not having it might get you in trouble. But this card seems ideal right now because it gives you both motivation and good condition, and it also gives you an extra turn. So that's what we're picking. What do you want from me? Okay, so for this turn we get to have a lesson. A lesson is pretty much you get points for a certain amount of either lives that you have, or you get to exchange points for a trouble card. A trouble card is pretty much a way to waste your time in one turn. It adds a dummy card in your deck, which just takes up the space, and yeah, it's not actually that detrimental to your run. So if you want to get points in a parameter that gives you a trouble card, it's completely fine. You should go for it. And in this lesson we're looking pretty much to get as many points as possible because we're still very early in the run. So it's okay if we pick the yellow one, our visual stat right now. Even if we get the trouble card, that's okay. Because if we pick the blue one or the red one, they won't give us as many points as if we pick the yellow one. And here we pick the cards again. I think this is the recommended one, but it only boosts your overall parameter by 150% of your good condition. And we're not really raking up a lot of good condition points so early in our run. So maybe I'll pick this one because, like I said earlier, we're still looking to get a bit of like this motivation parameter increase. I wonder if this stream will be like marked for copyright at all, because a lot of music that plays in the game is copyrighted, but like it's in the game. It's not like I'm listening to it outside of the game. For this turn, they let us choose to either go on a walk with her or to give her a gift. The benefit from picking going on a walk, it's also called a date in like many English translations, but I don't like calling it that because odekake literally means like going out. You can say going out, like hang out. Hang out is perfect actually, but it's not a date. You're not actually taking your idol on a date. Many people stream this game, it's not like it's monetized. Yeah, so yeah, I hope it will be fine. For this one, I will pick gifts because it'll just give us stuff for free. Thank you, Sensei. We get a little bit of a stat increase. We get an item. And we get a skill card. This one looks good. It gives you 6 good condition points, you get to pull an extra skill card, and it adds an extra skill card to your current hand at the cost of adding a trouble card into your deck. But like I said, trouble cards, like, if the payoff is good, you should always take it. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Every produced run actually goes for quite a while. So when I play the game in my off time, I only play like 2 or 3 produced runs at max. Because it's such a time sink otherwise. And I still have stuff to do. So this little icon that appeared is a special lesson that gives you an extra boost for the amount of points you get from it. And doing a lot of special lessons actually gives you achievements. And like it also can be a task in the list of producer tasks. And basically the amount of points you get is also higher, so there's no downsides to picking it unless you're very short on the parameter that you really need. Like the yellow parameter visual is not the most important parameter that we need in this run because it has like the lowest percentage increase for the score, but it's the only one that has a special lesson in this turn. So we'll just pick it, and then we'll keep in mind that we already got a good boost on this parameter, and then next time we will not be picking it. Okay. So the items they give you, they are drinks. They're like some sorts of teas, coffees, and juices that you can drink, and they give you a few free points. Either parameters or stats or conditions. There's a lot of different ones. Like this one gives you a free good condition points, which is something that can actually help you a lot if you're starting off with a hand that doesn't give you any good condition at all. But we have it right here, so we'll pick it instead.
いいポーズとは
For this turn, we're actually in need of quite a lot of points, so maybe I'll use it. We'll get more drinks later anyway. And this one. I didn't explain the energy parameter right here. You get like a set amount of lives, which is the green heart, and also shields, which is this blue thingy. As long as you have shield, it won't be taken from your life gauge. But some cards, like this one, it takes directly from the life gauge instead, so you cannot be reliant on the shield if you want to use this card.
いいポーズとは
I got quite a lot of good condition here, so
いいポーズとは
looking good. This one gives a lot of good condition, and we get to pick an extra card from this turn.
いい
So
ポー
looking
ズ
good.
とは
Yeah.
乗ってきました上手にできてましたかいいポーズとは
And after this, we should be good to go. I'll just pick something that doesn't drain your life at
ま
all.
だまだ
Because good condition automatically increases your total score at the end of the turn. Sometimes it's best to conserve your energy instead and not pick a card with the highest attack stat. We got a T, and we get to pick a card. This card is something that I would not really pick with the logic playstyle because it works better with the other one that relies on gaining as much shield as possible. I might actually refresh the selection of cards. And this is a good one. I think I'll pick this. It's good to have. It increases motivation mostly and lets you pull an extra card on your hand. Okay, right now we're starting to run a little low on our lives, so I'll pick the hangout option because it lets you restore our lives and at the cost of some money, and at the end you can also pick a card to choose. And the other option is the store. Like it's a store, but you literally go and like ask the teacher for advice. This is where you can buy skill cards from the selection the store has. I think what's more important right now is our life gauge, so we'll hang out instead.
お待たせしました
And yeah, there's different like benefits from every option you choose, and they all come at a bit of a cost. This one, at a cost of 50 currency, you get the 20% the life gauge restore. Then a random basic like starter card gets changed to a better card, and then you get to pull an extra skill card, which is a really good option right now, I think. This one restores your life by 40%, you get 2 random drinks, and 1 basic skill card gets upgraded. Which is okay, but I think I would rather take this one. And we got a good card from that. This one's an essential for this playstyle, because it gives you a decent amount of both motivation and good condition. So let's just take it and go.
また絶対行きましょうね
And now there's going to be like a semi-final stage, like a middle point stage, not the last not the final boss yet, but like the midpoint one. And before that, you also get to take a lesson with the stat of your choice. Right now, we seem to be lacking in the dance stat, which is the one that's supposed to be the highest, and let's make sure that it's above the visual one. This is a catch-up lesson like Oikomi Renshu, so Oikomi Renshu, that's supposed to give you more points than a regular lesson. So let's get straight into it. I don't think I'll be using this tea because I want to conserve it for the actual midpoint boss. This one's a good option to start with because it gives you a high amount of concentration and lets you pull an extra card from the current hand. With this, and we get to pull one extra card. With this we have a really decent starting amount of both motivation and good condition, so that's a very solid start. And this card actually relies on the energy stat on your shield. If your shield is over the amount of 7, it increases your total score by 320% of your total shield amount, and then puts the amount of shield back to 0, which is kind of a last resort card. There's a lot of cards that like nullify your either good condition or shield parameter, so these are something you're supposed to be using at the very end of your turn, if at all. This one's a good option. I would use this if it didn't cost so much. I would use this right now because we are meeting all the conditions, but our energy is a little low, so I will hold back. If it comes again, I'll pick it. Or we can go all out on the good condition parameter because we have plenty of lives now. Oh, it came back. There we go. This is why it's important to stack up on your good condition status at the very start of your turn. Because if you're using cards that only let you use them once per turn, you will notice that your deck has gotten really small by the end of the turn. I'm actually a little bit torn between the two of these, because this one gives you a +1 good condition, and then every turn when your good condition is above 3 points, it gives you 3 more, which is a really big boost. But this one gives you a really high attack that's based on your motivation and your shield, which is like I would have to adjust my playstyle a little bit if I want to incorporate this card, so I'll stick with this one at least for now. Like this far in the run, I'm not very confident that I'll be able to stack up really high amounts of shield, but something to look out for. Oh shit, something I wanted to watch is premiering now. Oh well, that can wait. Yeah, we have all the necessary stats for the midpoint exam. And this is where we get a little bit fucked, because this little circle in top left is what parameter corresponds to the current turn. And what you want ideally is your highest parameters to be at the very end of the circle. So this ume's highest parameter is dance. So what you're looking for is for the circle to have the blue turns at the very end, or at least after the first half, which is when you'll be able to deal the most damage. Because what you do at the start of the turn, at least with this type of card, is you stack up on parameters that boost your score, and once your parameters like good condition and motivation are high enough, you'll be able to unleash an actual high point attack. So what I'll do, I'll save this for later because this increases your total score by the amount of good conditions that you have. I'll start with this. Oh my god, I feel so bad about this already. But I believe in her. Midpoint exams are not that hard. They're not hard, but I actually have this Temari card that's it's a sense type card. It's the one I'm really bad at, and I keep failing her during the midpoint exam actually. So yeah, not proud of that, but something to work on. Do you believe in her? Me, not so much anymore. Oh well. Sacrifices have to be made. Okay, she pulled through. You know why? Because we don't have a lot of motivation and shield cards. That's why, regardless of what playstyle you're playing, you need to maintain like a balance between all the parameters that you need. It's just that one of the parameters becomes the focus and the two others become support. After you pass the midpoint exam, you get to choose one item that will like accompany you until the end of the run. So for this ume, I usually pick one that increases her good condition after each turn, with the condition that there's already over 3 points of it. It's a passive item, so it's nothing that you should be like keeping track of. Yes, I will do you justice, don't worry. She's running out of energy, so we'll take care of that. This will upgrade one of our basic cards, and then we get to pick a skill card. But this one we get to pick an active skill card of SR rarity or above, which is something I kinda want, and they give the same amount of life, so I think I'll go with that. This is a good one. This is a really good one because it gives you 5 more good condition points and it increases your total score by 100% of it. But the downside is that you can only use it once per turn, which is okay, you just have to hope that you get it at the end of the turn and not at the beginning. Okay, now we have a bunch of points stacked up and we have the option to choose either a lesson that will give us stats or to go to the store, which is, I think the best option right now is to go to the store and actually get cards that will like help us along the way. This one's a good one because it increases your total score by 200% of good condition points. I will
いい
do
レッス
just
ンにな
that.
りそうですね。
I will get a drink which increases
悩んじゃいますよ
our
ね。
good condition by
やっぱり
3.
コンディションを整えるの
I
もお仕
usually
事
use this
で
at the
すよ
start.
ね。
And then what I wanna do is I wanna cut out this trouble card because it's been kind of bugging
見
me.
直しできて偉いですよ。プロデュース順調ですか？
Then we still have
それ
some
にします
money.
か？
And
悩んじゃいますよね。
I'll
別の案も考
refresh
え
the
てみましょ
store.
う。
I wonder what's
それにし
good
ますか？
here.
答えは一つじゃないですからね。
Okay, this one gives you the option to pull one more card in one turn. So I'll be taking that, and we're done at the store.
頑張ってくださいね。
That should really help. Okay.
プロデューサーさん。
And now we get a special lesson for something that we actually need, which is our vocal stat that we have not really increased that much yet. So I'll do just that.
早く行きましょう。お願いします。
For special lessons, they have a higher amount of points that you need to clear it and to hit the perfect score. So
助かります。
it's a good option to use a drink here because it's kind of like a higher difficulty lesson.
パワー全開。ラララ駆け抜けますよ。ラララ
And just stack up on all the stats that we need first. This lets us pull an extra card.
ララ
This one came a little too early, and if it comes later, that would be perfect. But so far, I'll pick this.
まだまだ。
And they let us pick an extra one, so I'll get this, which gives us 10 shields, which is very beneficial. And yeah. This is something I'm using from the borrowed skill card, borrowed support card. I don't have this one myself, I am borrowing it. And it increases all the consequent parameters of attack cards by 4, which is a lot, and you should be using this at the start of your turn if possible.
乗ってきました。
This one. This will completely deplete our shield, so maybe
パ
not.
ワー全開。ラララ
This is a really good card. It gives you 7 good condition. It lets you pull an extra card and adds an extra card to your hand. And if your good condition is over 10 points, it increases the total amount of good condition you gain by 50% for the 5 next consequent turns.
乗ってきました。
Which is why we pick it. And then... yeah,
駆け抜けますよ。
I guess since we have that much energy, we'll just do that.
乗ってきました。歌は楽しいですね。
Okay, we're done.
よし。見ててくれましたか？
She is so excited to be here. Like she's just happy to be here. Okay, that was a good one. And here. This gives you a decent amount of shield and some motivation, so I'll pick this. I get 4 more refreshes for the skill selection window, but I will save them for later in case it gives me a really bad hand. This one's fine.
反省会は以上ですね。
Bye Odo, thank you for coming by. I will still be looping your cover later today. It's been stuck in my head, it's really good. Here we pick a drink. I think we might be a little short on motivation or maybe shield. I'll pick this one. And yeah, sorry once again for skipping all the stories because
何しますか？
they are like a very important part of playing Idol Master games, and you should not be skipping them. But the thing is, if your stories, they come with support cards, and every time you're using a set of support cards in your run, the stories from those cards, they will replay every time. So you kind of end up skipping everything, and there's no option to not display them at all, which can get a little in the way, but you learn to ignore it. Okay. I think it would be nice to get some free points right now, so I'll go make her do a lesson.
勉強ですか?
Here you get to choose either a guaranteed 110 points for your dance stat, or a 40% chance to get 110 points for your visual stat, or a 60% chance to get only 40, which is something I don't like gambling on. If you can get a guaranteed 110 points for one stat, you should not be choosing the option to gamble on the other stat at the cost of a trouble card. It's okay, we understand the grind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the understanding. Life is grind. Life is all that stuff. Okay, this is not giving me anything new, so I will refresh the selection. This one's good. It gives you 3 good condition points, and then every time you choose a mental type skill card, it gives you 1 more.
たくさん勉強しましたよ.
99% gamblers quit before they win a useful card. It is true. 99% gakumas players quit before they get a triple S rank. I actually don't have a single triple S, so... Here we get SP lessons, which I think methinks I'll skip it because I don't feel like it right now, and I want my dance stat to be as high as possible.
レッスン楽しみです.
Because why not?
お願いします. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, something gave us a free bonus. That card only appears at the start of the turn. It gives you like a bunch of stuff that's really useful before you start picking anything else, so don't skip it.
乗ってきました. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, all of this will give us extra stuff. This pulls extra cards into your current hand. This one gives you an extra turn in this lesson, which is very useful because every normal lesson gives you such a low amount of turns that it makes it very easy to mess up, especially if you're a beginner. I kept failing normal lessons when I just started playing the game.
1, 2, 3, 4. 乗ってきました. 1, 2,
And
3,
this
4.
requires motivation, so I will... Hey. Okay.
パワー全開. 5, 6,
So,
7,
8.
8.
5 turns, completion. Actually, I'll still use it. So the thing with this card, it only activates to its full potential if you have over 10 good condition points. But without that, at the cost of 3 motivation points, you get 7 good condition. You get to pull an extra card, and you get to add an extra card to your hand. But if you have over 10 good condition points, it will be adding 50% of good condition points for 5 more consequent turns. Which is like... You should be using it to its full potential, but this is a very short lesson, so I'll just use it.
5, 6, 7, 8. 駆け抜けますよ. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. 4 more and points.
乗ってきました.
Looking good, and we get a bunch of life back.
見ててくれましたか?
So cute. They give us this drink, which is like 10 free points to your total score, but it's a little useless because the amount it gives is so like insignificant that next time you get to pick a drink, just throw it away. And here you get to I guess this. This card gives you 4 good condition points at the cost of 3 motivation points, and it lets you pull an extra skill card. Pick, not pull. It doesn't add anything, it just lets you pick an extra one. Okay, so now we are low on our visual stat, and visual also happens to be a special lesson, so we will pick that. But you really don't have to always follow what sensei's tips are, because it's like a very basic tip based on what your current stats are, and not actually like they don't know the nuance of your current gameplay. So if you choose to like, if you decide that you want to go all out on attacking with the high stat, you should just be boosting it as much as you want to and not listen to the other ones. But I'll pick it because I want to be safe. I want to be safe because I'm streaming. And when you're actually playing the stage, only the highest stat matters, but also when you're in a pinch and you just don't seem to get the right turn, or you don't seem to get the strategy and the timing right to align your highest attack cards with your highest stat, you'll have to rely on your lower stats. And that's why it's important to also increase them as much as you can without sacrificing your high stat. See, it's been a while and we're still playing one produce run. That's what I mean when I say that they take forever. And I might be over-explaining, but like since this is the first time I'm playing this, and also I don't think there's a lot of like English gakumas playthrough videos out there. At least when I was looking, I couldn't find anything. Everything's in Japanese. I thought I would be like as thorough as possible with my explanations, because maybe it will come in handy to someone. Maybe it'll bring more clarity if you want to try the game yourself. But like I mentioned before, it's definitely not the only correct way to play the game. I'd say that card games like this, a lot of it is about the feel. Like, there's this really long Gakumas guide flying around. I saw it in the unofficial English server, the really big one, and then there's a lot of people retweeting it. I really tried reading it. But it's very like wordy. The person's using a lot of words to describe one thing, and I might be stupid, but when I was reading it, I was really confused, because I always thought, like, with my basic knowledge, I felt like not everything required several pages of explanation. Like, some things are better left brief. But at the same time, that's kind of the point of guides, to make it as detailed as possible, because like not everyone can get the feel of the game right away. So maybe to some people it'll actually like they need it like very detailed, very elaborate, which is fine. But for me, when I'm reading a large amount of text, I can feel my head start to heat up. Like, I get overwhelmed, and I start to feel like I get so dizzy, you know. I'll change this one. Gakuma's guide is like 100 Hunter and then power scaling. Honestly, yeah. But even when I'm explaining this now, I feel like I'm not touching upon everything because there's so much to keep in mind. That's why I'm saying like it's better to just feel it and play it however you want without keeping every single thing in mind, because you'll just overload yourself, and also it's just not that serious. Like in the end, it's just a game, and unless you're min-maxing it, and unless you're aiming for a really high rank, and you want to be like a worldwide known producer of your favorite idol, then you won't need it. Okay, here I'll just give her a gift. I also pick the gift option when I'm just lazy, and I want the run to finish as soon as possible. I'm good. And here. I'm wasting all my refreshes on this. Yeah, sure. Okay, ended up picking something that gives you extra shield. She's saying we're lacking in vocal stat, but I think we could go harder on the dance. But if I get too much of it and then I don't get lucky with the turn rotation, I'm gonna be so mad. I'll do it anyway. Wait, let me just... Yeah, take my jacket off. Unprompted. Yeah, this is the final catch-up lesson. It gives you the highest amount of points, and it's also like the highest threshold of points that you have to gain for a bit more turns, but it's still a little bit of a challenge before you get to the final boss.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stripping on stream? No, I don't have the ability to take any more layers off. This is as much as you'll get, I'm sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8. 乗ってきました。1, 2, 3, 4. 駆け抜けますよ。1, 2, 3. まだまだ。1, 2, 3, 4. 駆け抜けますよ。1, 2, 3, 4. 乗ってきました。1, 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, with gakumas, some cards are easier than others. That's for certain. This one's really good. The Ume Anomaly card is really good. The Kotone initial SSR is very good. But I have a lot of trouble with the Fancy Dress Party Temari, the Halloween one. I mentioned it earlier, but like yeah, every time I play it, I just end up failing before the middle point of the entire run. Which sucks, but it's okay.
乗ってきました。1, 2, 3, 4.
Like as long as I get to play my favorites, I'm content. I'm not a min maxer and I just play what I want.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I simply don't have the time to min max everything. Like as much as I maybe want to, and it will be satisfying to max out everything. I'm just not made for that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 乗ってきました。1,
See, this requires us to get up a lot of points. This one's kinda too late for... Maybe this... We're almost there. Oh, nice. I kinda ended up picking a lot of high cost cards, but it's because I had a lot of shield and I avoided picking the card that depletes your shield. And with this, our dance stat is almost at max, which is a double-edged sword, and you'll see why. I'm gambling here. I'm definitely gambling. Picking this because it's something that will help us conserve energy. And yeah. They let you upgrade one card before you start the final boss. I like upgrading something that gives you a lot of attack, a lot of extra attack on top of what you have. So it's either this or this. This is a 70% increase, this is a 50% increase, so I'll go with this one. Our stats are okay. I think the visual will go over 1000 once we're done with this. But that actually doesn't matter because what matters is the final score. Not a good turn rotation, but it's also not terrible, like I've had worse ones. As long as we have a final turn that's blue and something in the middle-ish, it's okay. And here I will use this right away. And this is a drink that upgrades every card for this stage. And it also increases your life by 3, which is something we don't need right now, but I like using it anyway because I want the boost. And I'll start with this, and I'll start with something that will passively give us extra good condition. And I actually don't know if cards that like upgrade every single card you have, they stack up or not. I'm not sure. I think they might to some extent, because stacking up scores is like the actual end goal of this game. You're supposed to stack as much buffs and as much skills as possible to make your scores go into like the millions in Idle Road, in like the endless mode. And we'll give ourselves an extra turn and more good conditions and more energy. The light bulb is actually such a useless card, sometimes you can't help but get angry at when it pops up. But it's also free energy at the cost of nothing, so as long as you play it well. Ooh. Okay, I will use this. I'll use this because a blue turn is upcoming. Extra shield. Sure, what the hell. Boom. Okay, no boom, that's actually not that much. Well, it's good. This one gives you an extra turn. Do I want to use this? No. We have like a guaranteed win already, I just want the score to be as high as possible. Which is... we don't have the ideal conditions for this because like our last turns are not all blue. And Okay, so during our last turn, I'll use this drink because it gives you 100% boost from the amount of good conditions you have, which is something you're definitely supposed to use last. And this lets you pull an extra card, so we'll do this. And then we get our extra final turn. Yeah, that's about it. We did it, we made our girl take first place. We won by a landslide, which is something... Okay. See, I already have her through end unlocked and everything. Loading takes a bit. It's going to show her performance, but it's... Did that work? Because it turns landscape. Wait, I don't see it. It does work. Okay, so you'll have to watch it with me. You're supposed to take pictures.
Gomae, gomae, ganbatte yukimashou. Ichiban daisuki na watashi ni naritai.
You witness my terrible picture taking skill. She is having so much fun. She's just happy to be here. Oh fuck, I always miss that one. Oh, that was a good one. Photographers don't carry when he's asked to leave the premises. I'm sorry! I'm actually not doing that bad right now. It's been worse. Can you see how much is sweating? Can you see the sweat droplets? It's one of the certified gakumas moments that you can see the sweat droplets actually move on their faces when they perform. And yeah, we got a decent score. Let's see what we took pictures of. The pictures get saved as the memory of this run. Oh my god, this is so cute. Damn, I'm good at this. No, that's not actually thanks to me, it's just that the performance is cute. Don't get on your high horse. I like this one. I like this. But I'm gonna make her look stupid and keep this one. Yay! we got some sort of daily mission achievement, I think. So cute. Let's pick that up and let's try a different one. Prioritizing her looking stupid. That's in her own interest, okay? That's her appeal. Actually, she's like getting flamed on Twitter because, like, allegedly the performance that we just listened to was so terrible that people hate it, and people think that she's being off-key, which is not true. She's not off-key, I can guarantee you as much. And also her appeal is not that she's like a super skilled singer. She's cute. She is cute and she's happy to be here. And it's her first time alive. And she's nice and kind. And if you ignore all that and you're like, don't like her, then that's your decision. But I don't respect it. I will show you this damn card. Ume Beam! Real. I will show you this beast that I raised with my own two hands. This is my Anomaly Ume. Was this her first card? Was this her first playable card? Because I think she did... No, it's not. Her first was Rolling Rice Ball. This was her first Anomaly card. But I do feel like Anomaly is like her original status, like her original style. Okay, I'm playing the Nia scenario here. This scenario is actually longer than Hajime, so this might take us more time, but I think it's more fun to play. There's just more to look at. The point thresholds are higher, and the rewards are also higher. I think it's just fun. So yeah, I think the items are increasing the chance of getting a special lesson. So like most of these will have some sort of special lesson. So let's just start. And the lessons here are actually self-teaching. Like she will do her own lesson, and we just have to pick the right choices for her to do. And then we have to beat the 1, 2, 3 bosses along the way, instead of the 2 like in the first scenario. And yeah, we get a bunch of points, we get a bunch of bonus. This playstyle feels way more like a roguelike game, which is pretty much what Gakumas is. Gakumas is a roguelike, which is like, I personally don't play as many other card games, so I was like, what? How is this a roguelike? And the more you play it, especially in the Nia scenario, you can see that, yeah, it's actually a roguelike. It's a dungeon crawler, but the dungeons are the stages where you perform. But yeah. So in the Nia scenario, your goal is to gather as many fans as possible, because the more fans you have, the higher is your final score boost. So every time you choose like a job to pick up, you can pick one of the jobs that give you either money or a drink or a card, and they usually give a different amount of fans, but this one gives you the same ones. So we'll just get a card because, yeah, and here we'll also pick fans. Pick a card that gives you some shield. And this is the playstyle where you're supposed to focus on going into full power mode. I will explain when we start playing because it might get a little confusing. The overall approach is kind of the same, except the lessons are self-teaching. I'm also choosing gifts. This drink is very important for playing any anomaly card because it lets you save a card for later. And you need to save them for later because your most important cards will be utilized during full power mode. You kinda can't go without this drink. Plus 10. That's good. And money. We don't get a special lesson here, but we will be increasing our vocal stat because so that we don't lag behind. See, she is good at singing. Can you see how hard she's trying? How diligently she's working, how she's given it her all? Aren't you impressed? What? Here you send her to do a job. And she can bring you back a drink. Yeah, see, this one gives a little less fans, so you need to pick the one with the most. This one also gives you different bonus depending on which you pick. This one gives you a drink and also an active skill card. This one gives you a drink and a skill card that affects either strength or what's it called, on zone, or this basically save mode, battery saving mode. But we're not playing the strength playstyle, we're playing the full power one, so we might avoid this. And this option gives you a card with a full power effect, which is something we'll pick. Sounds good, because it gives you 2 points for the full power, and this one is also a must. I will explain why. 100万点でしたよ。And here we'll go right to the store. There's something else regarding the playstyles that I kind of didn't have the chance to explain yet. I will touch upon that.
それにしますか？答えは一つじゃないです。別の案も考えてみましょう。お、それにしますか？悩んじゃい、レッスン頑張って。お、それにしますか？
Sure, what they have.
答えは次のレッスンが楽しみですね。
Asari Sensei, she's so slay. I really like her animations because like every animation in gakumas is good, but Sensei specifically, you can tell that someone was referenced for her animations. Like she moves like a real person. When she walks in and out of the frame, her movements are so smooth. It's like, oh, that's a real girl. That's a real lady. As a roguelike, Asari Sensei is like a merchant in the dungeon crawler. Exactly. If you got the money, she has the wares for you. And here we get a card or a drink. Should I get a drink or a card? I'm feeling the drink because it comes at no cost. Okay. Sensei is out there somewhere. Yeah, these days you go to Akiba and like you see her. She will be there. Yeah. Every time I see a bad selection of cards, I have to remind myself that we're still in the first third of the run. And this is a customization mode that's only accessible in the Nia storyline. Here's when you can increase the parameters or the stats of each card for a cost of some money. I actually really like spamming this card because it gives you a bunch of sparks needed for the full power. If you use this, you can stack so much full power that it just doesn't go out for like 2 or 3 turns. This is a blessing in disguise despite being such a low rarity card. I'm gonna upgrade it like all the way. We have money for something else. Parameter? Post? I'll hold on to it. See, she's so smooth. She's so real. And this is our first mini boss of the run. You don't get like the chance to squeeze by in the top 3 here. You have to rank first. In Nia, you either kill or be killed, you know. The turn rotation is okay. Like, I think I can get by if I play well. +2. For this one, get +2 as well. And after this one, I want to go into full power. See this like stats in a little below top left. So currently we are in low battery mode, like power saving mode. There's also strength mode and full power mode. With this Ume card, you don't need to be touching the strength mode at all, because her recommended stat is full power and she plays the best with it. And strength is like, it doubles, like it increases the amount of points your attack cards get, but it also drastically increases the cost of every card. So unless your deck is full of cards that increase your shield by a lot, you should not be relying on strength. And like the strength card that I play is Senna's initial card. I tried playing it a few times. It's easy to play, but I'm also so scared of the strength parameter because you need to really keep track of your shield. With Ume, you don't really need to care about it, you just need to alternate between low power and full power. Nia is like the double boss in Bloodborne. I actually never played Bloodborne, but I heard things about it. Okay, so this card basically acts like the green tea I showed earlier. It lets you save a card to use later when you reach full power. And it also gives 2 sparks. This one I think we can just skip. Or not. Yeah. And now we are in full power. Here we get to make the most out of the attack cards that we have. I wouldn't say this is the perfect conditions for it, but it's okay. We'll just keep going. I'm getting a bunch of different bonus midway because I'm using like 2 items that increase the scores of your rivals but also give you extras. Because I played this card so much, I'm like acting very fearless with it. It might come back to bite me in the ass, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. I'll skip. And this card with the legs, it turns into a really powerful attack card when it's used in full power mode. Okay, now we are on full power on our last turn, and to activate it we need 2 full power points actually. So this card will give us the points we need, and then attack. That went well. That went well, but it also can go better with this card. Yeah, the challenge items that I mentioned earlier are giving us a little bit of a boost. And here we get a fan amount boost, and we get one of the memory cards. They make it into our deck, and we move on to the second third of the run. We also get to pick an item, which is, I usually get the pop socket. Every time you do a job, a random skill card of yours gets an upgrade, and it can happen up to 2 times during the run. This one gives you a money bonus every time you do like a self-training. This one gives you a random drink, gives you 2 random drinks every time you do a job. I'll pick this one because I think upgrading your cards is pretty crucial for Anomaly. Because the thing with Anomaly is that you end up relying on looping the same few cards over and over. Like what happens is that you use up the buff cards in the first half of the stage, and in the second half you loop between the strongest attack cards that you have, like the one with the legs I showed before. That one will appear every time you're in full power mode, if you play it right, and if you save it into like your hand. And that's also how you play Idle Road. You enter like a cycle of using your strongest cards. You won't need to choose the random cards, you just need to make sure you go into this loop. I'll show Idle Road after this. This one... drinks, or... should I even keep this? Sounds fine. Yes, I'll sacrifice one of my early cards and turn it into something else. Here we do a special lesson. She's so inspiring. I'm here for it. I'm having second thoughts because I actually don't remember which challenge items I used, and I might have used something that increases the rival's scores a little too much, but well, let's just hope this works out. Here we get an extra card. What do we want here? Sure, why not? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I haven't seen this one before. I think this one unlocked with like whichever producer rank I hit last time. but I'll get this one because it lets you move a card to your hand. This one, wait. Okay.
次の営業も頑張ります。
4 more turns until the middle boss. Here we get kind of too early for the store, so let's get gifts. And we got some sort of achievement for that.
差し入れですか？
Do I want a different drink? Because this one, I don't really need a drink that gives energy anymore because we just got a bunch of cards that give you a lot of shield. This might be useful. This drinking upgrades every card in your hand. This one, oh, okay, I'll take that. It's a really strong attack card. And money. That's so little. With anomaly cards, it's like it's very safe to only invest into one stat. Like, if you're playing anomaly and you end up neglecting one of the stats, like your lowest one, that's completely fine and you'll be okay. Because you won't be using attack cards on your low stat turns unless you like butcher your run and you end up relying on your lower stats for that. But that should not be happening. Or if you get a really shitty rotation of turns, then you'll have to attack using your lower stats. But what happens is that you usually just cross your fingers and hope that doesn't happen. Because when that happens to me, it's just I just retire the run. Like, enough. No more. Okay, with this, our dance parameter is already at 1000. Still don't have the one really good attack card in my hand. I think I'm supposed to get it after the second third. Oh my god, there we go. She, her. Okay, what we're going to do during this customize is that we'll remove the usage limit from this card, because by default you can only use it once per stage, but this is something that you kind of end up relying on because not only it gives you a bunch of shield and sparks for the full power mode, it also lets you choose any card that you currently have in your hand and save it for the next time you get full power mode. So this is a must-have for when you're looting. And this is also a nice bonus. It increases the parameter of cards in your storage by 3. Storage is the cards that will be activated next time you hit full power mode. Okay, something else we have here. Would be nice to have some higher parameters around here, so maybe this. It's not super good, but okay, we made it this. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna pray real hard. Second audition is where you fumble if you did really badly. Like if you butcher your run early on, you won't be able to get through the second audition.
ーし いざ行けあたし
Just using this in advance.
乗ってきました
I don't have enough storage. This one I don't really want.
駆け抜けますよパワー全開乗ってきました駆け抜けますよ
Okay, let's try to hit full power during the next blue turn.
パワー全開行きます よーし
Oh man, I wish I could have used that. But I didn't have the amount of turns for that. Oh. Okay.
駆け抜けますよどうでしょうか
Okay.
乗ってきました
Do we got it or do we not? I'll take this with me. What else do I have in my storage? Okay, that should be good. As long as we get 10 in our next turn, which will not happen.
行きます駆け抜けますよ 乗ってきましたいざ行けあたし
And
Power
I'll bring
全開
this one. Or that.
乗ってきました
3 plus 3 plus.
こうですか
Will he bounce back or not? Vote today. Skip. Shit. I really wanted to use this one, but it doesn't give you any points. Oh well, it's okay.
駆け抜けますよ
Trust. Trust the process.
こうですか 駆け抜けますよ 乗ってきました
Okay, we have to be redoing that. This one's much better. Because we get better turns and hopefully better hands. Let's just keep
乗
going
って
like
きま
this.
した
I guess we can attack during the red turns here. It's not that bad. It's just the yellow ones really abysmal.
駆け抜けますよ よーし 乗ってきました
get some of that health back. And skip this. Sure, what the hell. This one I always rely on for shields. But yeah, oh my god, this isn't a peaceful run. It's over. Let me just skip that. Oh, hold on. It's okay. She lived. She actually made it. I'm so sorry for not believing in you. You made it. Okay, she's way happier about it than I am, so I should be too. We did it, and with only one parameter. With only one of the 3 stats. We cleared it. That was actually a clutch move of the year. Rank 52. That rank actually doesn't matter. It's like you're always going to get somewhere around like 50, 60. I used to get ranked 67 for like several rounds in a row. You know what that means. Around these corners. Yeah, so let's keep going like this. We are low on health, so we will go on an outing. And we'll get this. She's so upset. Yeah, 6-7, and I kept getting it like multiple times in a row. I was like, is this scripted? Am I supposed to be ranked 6-7 every time? I really want to customize this card later so that it gets the ×2 option. That would really make me happy. Yes, I will come with you again. Whatever you ask, I shall do. Okay. Okay. Let's do the special lesson. Because I want to be safe with the secondary stuff. You are so full of energy. I wish I could have at least like 10% of that. That would be amazing. I would really appreciate that. We could use some drinks.
お仕事ワクワクしちゃいますね。
Yeah. Drinks. And you get drinks on all of this. Ume would teach 6-7 to China. Yeah, she would. That's canon in my mind now. Hey, Yuan, do you know what 6-7 is? 6-7. Active card? Yeah, sure, let me get that. Let's get this or this. Umi is the baby that says 6-7 to a random foreigner on the street and gets really excited if they do the gesture back. I support that, you know. I used to find 6-7 unfunny for a real long time, but I think it's stuck around for so long that you can't help but find it funny because of how like persistently like, stubborn it is in meme culture. Oh, there we go. This is exactly what I wanted. But yeah, 6-7. You'll think that it would die really fast, but it's still here. How many years has it been? Like 2 years by now? It's still around.
Six,
6-7 desu wa.
プロデューサーとしてこれならきっと
6-7 is like the new form of Dadaism. Yeah. Culture always comes back full circle. Like if something was popular back in the day, it will be popular again and it will come back full force.
もっと鍛えてきます高まるぞ絶対いっぱい輝け人生は一度きりなんだ
She's not even singing the right song. But well, it's the campus mode card, so...
来ましたね
Looking good. Looking good, but I want more. Oh man, we never got that one really good card from one of the memories. What happened? Where is it? If I don't get it now, I'm gonna be really confused because I'm supposed to have it. It's just surprising how often we all say the phrase 6-7 in normal everyday speech. Honestly, it's a very average number. It's the type of number that's very easy to find in everyday life. Oh, thank God this card is here. She is so cute. Okay. It's saying to increase the visual stat, but I kinda want to squeeze out more of the dance. Because the ceiling here is 2600, which is a lot, and we're only at 1.7. We could keep going, we could go higher. And let's just do one final outing, and then we will move on to the final boss. Hopefully it's okay, because I do realize I kinda overshot it with the challenges, with the challenge items. Can I change this? Will this work? Is there something I really don't want to use? Oh, it changed. 6-7! Hi, Hebe! 6-7, 6-7. What am I doing? Okay. She's gonna throw down with her sister. Full on feast fight and everything. Hey, hi. 69 minus 2, I don't think so. What was it? 1000 minus 7? Is that still relevant? Do people still joke about that? I'm gonna clip every single time you say 6-7 on the stream. Why? I don't understand. You could do something better with your time. Is this on Star on steroids? Basically, yes. It's also an idle game that doesn't have actual rhythm game gameplay, so you could say that. It's Slay the Spire. Do you know Slay the Spire? Because I personally don't, but everyone says that gakumas is actually just like a anime Slay the Spire. I'm so not confident in this. Oh well, we get a bunch of continues, so... Yeah, specifically these cards, gameplay, Slay the Spire is what I heard. Game where you adopt a child. Yes. Allegedly. Like, this is what Azo is playing all the time. Except it's like, what is Slay the Spire? Is it like creatures? Or is it like D&D? Sounds tempting. Yes. I'm hungry. Oh. Yeah, I guess we're getting hungry. I'm hungry. Can we get something? Yes. Go ahead and order the food.
Yay!
More than hungry, I'm thirsty. Fuck, what are we doing here? Is this your baby? Yes, this is my baby. This is my oshi. I have a full Ita bag of her. I have so much stuff.
You have to mail Ita bag. He just put on his bag like with no protection.
What, can you get anything? What? It's like roguelike game where you play with cards. I will check it out because I'm curious. Like, if I have some knowledge of gakumas, will I be able to play Slay the Spire? Nice taste. Yes. I agree. She's been flamed on Twitter because people are saying her voice is bad. I'm so sad. Like, how could you say that? How could you look her in the eyes and be like, ah, she sucks at singing? Don't you know? Did you know what happens to people who say that someone else sucks at singing?
It's the attitude of a K-pop fan.
They go judge chorus battles. And that's fate worse than death. I don't think we're doing well here. I would hate to stop here. Yes. Yes, true. Something that also sucks is when you don't get a bunch of buff cards in the first half of your stage performance. Because that means you're not utilizing your attack cards to its full potential. That's bad. Should I or should I not?
乗ってきました
I shan't. Hey,
こうですか
it's okay. I don't think you can even be heard here because of noise suppression.
Noise suppression? That's not true. Last time you whispered on my stream, you still showed up.
What? I whispered on your stream?
Yeah.
You're making me sound like a freak.
No, you picked Boomy up and you were trying to be quiet and you got in the stream anyway.
Eh,
どうでしょうか
I think the noise suppression only gets rid of
よーし
screaming.
and meow.
I think it cuts off this screaming.
駆け抜けますよ
Oh my god, I really thought I would be cooking here. Look at what happened.
どうでしょうかこうですか
Oh my god.
お姉ちゃん
Keep cooking. Restart your meal. Ah! I would love to stream more, but lately I'm not even watching anyone stream, so I don't know what's happening in the streaming culture these days. Like, there are streamers that I like watching in my free time, but I haven't even been watching them, and I don't know what everyone's up to. Like, what do people even do these days? I know everyone's playing Mecha Chameleon. That sounds fun, but it's a friend swap game and I don't have friends, so...
We do have friends, what the hell?
Oh, we do have friends, really? Oh, we have friends, apparently.
You can play with even more people. Maybe only have like 4 friends, I don't know.
Oh my god. Do I have 4 friends?
You do have 4 friends, I have 1!
Apparently we have like 5 friends total. Still a mystery to me how people stream for like 10 hours at a time. Not even like a free time problem, but how do you have the energy? What now? What happens now? Do I fail this run? I'm not gonna blame it on myself, I'm just gonna blame it on the turn rotation. And also on myself for not strategizing better, because I could definitely have invested more into other stats. But it's okay. I am not sad about it. It happens, and it's a learning experience. my god.
お姉ちゃん
Wait, that was so close. I shall try again. Okay, this looks better. This looks much better. Also, where was this card? I'm supposed to be using this.
パワー全開駆け抜けますよ
I will try again, and I will succeed.
乗ってきましたよーし駆け抜けますよ
Okay, sometimes you really just blame the bad rotation,
乗ってきました
in which case you just go ahead and redo everything. I played produce runs with this Ume so many times. Like, I've genuinely lost count
よーし
because I was raising her affection level to 27. I did that because I wanted to play the final scenario, and then she doesn't even have one.
こうですか
But, well, on the other hand, it means that when she does get the HIF scenario, I'll be able to play it right away. I think that's a wonderful thing.
パワー全開
Where is the Kagayaki card? Am I blind?
いざ行けあたし
Wait, let me look at my deck. Ah, it's a one-time use card because it didn't come from the memories. That kinda sucks.
よーし 駆け抜けますよ 乗ってきました どうでしょうか こうですか
Okay, if I noticed that earlier, I would have been playing this way differently.
どうでしょうか
Me and my one card.
パワー全開 どうでしょうか こうですか 乗ってきました
See, she entered strength mode, and if she was a strength-based card, this is the main mode that you would be aiming for. But this is not the case with her because her deck doesn't have a lot of shields.
どうでしょうか 駆け抜けますよ
I'll just skip through this.
お姉ちゃん
Oh well. me when I overshot it with the items. It's okay. Mystery run.
もう一度よろしくお願いします。
She would never give up, so I shouldn't either.
なや
Let me just show you Idle Road. I only have 3 stages of Idle Road left with her. And this one's really difficult because what happens is they give you every single negative status effect at once. And I'm not sure how to go about it yet. Like, it gets removed in the second half of the run. But I think you're supposed to stack up all the buffs before that. And when the negative status effects goes away, you're supposed to start attacking. But it just takes so long that I don't think I have the best cards for that. Okay, let's try like stage 20. So I think when it comes to Idle Road, I won't be playing it until I make a lot of progress with her. I see it gives you a negative status effect right away.
乗ってきました。行きます。乗ってきました。駆け抜けますよ。
This is the card you're supposed to rely on when trying to go into a loop. Because this comes from a memory that I have with a previous card and it doesn't have the 1 per stage limit.
パワー全開。
So yeah, something shifted, like there was a negative shift in the air.
駆け抜けますよ。
Oh well, it's okay. When has anything ever gone right on a stream, you know?
乗ってきました。駆け抜けますよ。乗ってきました。
I will take this with me and we shall keep going.
駆け抜けますよ。乗ってきました。 駆け抜けますよ。 いざ行けあたし。よーし。
Also, the thing with gakumas is that it takes a long time to get to a point where, like, you can have a satisfying play every time. Because sometimes I go on Twitter and I see people score like millions and tens of millions of points per one run, and I'm like, how are you doing that? How much money have you poured into this game? Hi Himi, hello. Uma, this is not Uma, this is real girls, this is not horses. Real girls, they're real to me. They exist in my sick and twisted mind. I close my eyes and they're like running around there. You don't know. See, you get so many buffs by the end of the turn. But for most of it, you have to be ready to eat shit. 13 turns of bad condition. I'm the Uma? Okay, I will be horse. I shall take it upon me to be horse. It's okay. I could never be a horse because I don't like carrot. They eat other things. Okay, okay, let's suppose horses eat other things.
Let's suppose.
That's not confirmed though. Well, I've never seen a horse in my life. I might have seen a horse in my life, it's just that I don't have memory of it. Not even a school excursion to the farm. You know who I have seen though? I've seen ostriches. Because there's an ostrich farm in my city. Or like maybe I have when I was really young. I just don't remember. And I know I've seen a pony. I've ridden a pony when I was young. But the real big horses is like, if I try to remember, I'm drawing blanks in my mind. See, I believe you, but I don't remember. This mystical idol road, like, I rode one and my butt hurt from it. I can imagine. They're not gentle at all. They run like they hate you and they want to like shake you off, and so that you hurt yourself and die.
Ponies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ponies have no regard for human life.
They're like a chihuahua, I think. She does a little dance, but this dance is like, it's a little too much. Wait, what was my high score in this? Can I see? Because this is high, but I feel like last time it was much better. It's the Betsu ranking. I don't want to see anyone else's ranking, I want to see my own. Me. Myself and I. What is this music? Hanami Umi top 100. One day I want to be in top 100. When I'm stronger and more able and more slayful. But yeah, we did 2 producers and 1 idol road, and that took forever. So I think I gotta go. But I do want to stream more of this. It's fun, and there's still stuff I want to show, and there's still idols I want to like play around with cards of. Let me show you what I have. There's a lot of cards that I've never played at all. That's all. Like I mentioned, I have a lot of trouble with the Saki, but let's try it again next time. And maybe I can figure it out, because like her playstyle is very different from the Umes that we tried today.
This Kotone, I gave her an alt outfit. She's supposed to have the default, this one. Because it's her initial SSR. But I happened to pull the Sakura photograph outfit for her, and it's really cute. Look. It's really nice that they give alt outfits for every single girl when they come out. There's also a alt outfit for gomae wave for everyone. Like, you can pull for them here. I kinda considered pulling for Misuzu, but I don't have any Misuzu SSRs, actually. Which is regrettable, and I wish I had one, but I don't yet. So maybe later. Yeah, I haven't really played this Ume yet. This Sumika is kind of a wild card because she's very powerful, but I definitely need to farm better memories for her, because when I try to play Idol Road with her, I run into walls all the time. Like, I can't even beat level 5 of Idol Road with her, I think, because just I hit a wall and there's a problem where I run out of energy really fast, and then I can't like keep using the good attack cards that I have. This Mao, I can tell that this card has very high potential and I enjoy playing it, but I hate this outfit. Do not ask me why, it's just weird, really weird, and I don't like it. This is the classic Ume. And I have a custom outfit for her. It's the Mirakuruna now. The cyber-ish one. It's really cute. I played it, but I kinda got tired of seeing it, so I switched back to default. This Temari is also a little too difficult for me. This hero is nice. I think hero is very tricky to play, but if you figure her out, it's very rewarding. And it's a cute card. I like it. This Temari was like the most miserable Produce Run experience for me, because I kept failing during the middle boss. Like, I can't even clear the regular lessons with her, which is something I have to work on. Oh well. Next time. This Lilia, very nice card. This was powerful. I managed to clear Idol Road with her quite a lot. This Rinami, oh, it's an SR. Because do I have any Rinami SRs? Yes, I have this one. But yeah, I got this one before, so I played it more. Yeah. This is the gomae Waisaki. I probably should start leveling her up, because I do want to play it. Yeah. I played the Senna a little bit. This is the card that relies on the strength parameter. It's easy to play, but like I don't feel confident in it. I think I should try it a few more times before I can say that I can like, master it. Yeah. A lot of SSRs that I never even touched. A lot of R cards. All very cute though. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for coming out here today. I really appreciate everyone. It was a very fun stream. Yeah, and now I'll see you next time, hopefully not too long from now. And yeah. Hope everyone had a good time. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
悩んだ時は走るに限りますね。すっきりします。みすずちゃんはのんびり屋さんだけどとっても優しいんです。